Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share with you a new edition of Fishroom News. I have made some big changes and there are still more changes coming, so please stay tuned and I will share them with you. Welcome to my smaller jungle / fish room. You know, I can remember when I had tanks everywhere in this room. At one point I had over a dozen small tanks. I raised so many fry. Now I haven't been raising fry, so my plants have taken over. Once again, I have changes in mind that concern this room and my last 4 betta fish. Let's have a good close look at the 4 remaining bettas in this room. This handsome fella in the first tank is Crypto. He is a beautiful blue half moon with flowing red finnage. And then beside Crypto is another half moon betta who's very similar in color. His name is Rainbow. He has the red body, but he has more of a rainbow assortment of colors through his fins. And beside Rainbow is Spike. Spike is my least favorite betta, a crown tail and my oldest betta. I just think he looks frumpy, like he's wearing rags. I guess I'll try and get a better shot of him in a second. We'll move over to Shimmer here. Shimmer's hiding in the back. Let's go around the corner. There we go. Shimmer is another half moon with some interesting flecks of color through his fin. Okay. There's Spike. See what I mean? He's kind of frumpy looking. They really are cute little faces though. And off he goes. So my plan for these 4 bettas is to bring them down to the main floor and set them around the room. Moving them will empty this shelf and give me a place to start seedlings. These are the pothos back here that I removed from my betta tanks. I will be planting them soon. I've given all the bettas fresh shoots. You all know how many jade plant clippings I have. Well, rather than lose them, I have planted them and now have a full trough of them. And then on the bottom I have a 10-gallon that I will be taking to the basement. But now I have to work on making a new sign for this room. This is our guest room and I have a couple pothos plants in here. Because this is a northwestern exposure, this is really about as bright as this room will get, at least this time of year. And this pothos in the corner here, he's actually healthy and his leaves are all pointing toward the window and eager to get some light. But he's not doing any growing. Now I know in the off season they do slow down in growth, but I think he can do better than this. So I will be moving him to one of the jungles I now have. I have moved 3 bettas down to the main floor. This fellow, another half moon, gets to be the centerpiece of my dining table. He has quickly become the cat's water bowl. I seem to be constantly topping up his home. He likes it here. I'm loving having them around where I can see them all day long. This is another half moon, and he's completely red. This is Flame. This is the second betta I moved down here, and he's now living on my kitchen island. He is a Dumbo, and I've named him Tissue. You can see he's got some nice fresh pothos in there. It's really wonderful to have them around in my kitchen. I can't wait to get the other 4 down to the main floor. Last but not least is my very dark blue Betta. He has a gorgeous piece of pothos in his little tank. When I got him, he was a brilliant blue, and since then he seems to be getting darker and darker, that now he's almost black. I think he's enjoying being on the counter. He sees a lot more action up here, and I'm sure when he looks up and sees a cat's tongue dipping in his water, he's probably a little confused. This is King Bluey. Walking into my living room, you can see I like to have my fish around me where I can see them all the time when I'm cooking or watching TV or eating. And there you can see the 3 Bettas I moved down here. And this is my Della. So that concludes probably the last and final edition of Fishroom News. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a super day. I wish you a wonderful day tomorrow, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.